Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. And in today's video, going to be talking through a couple of my favorite plays on Prizepicks for today's slate for Thursday, May the 12th. We do have once again two games on Thursday night. We got game 6 of Miami and Philadelphia. Miami up 3-2 in that series, chance to close things out in Philly. And then we have game 6 of Phoenix and Dallas. Phoenix up 3-2 in that series. They got a chance to close things out playing in Dallas. Hopefully tonight we get some good games. We get some close games. It's been so annoying. The last few days we've had blowouts. 3 out of the last 4 games have all been blowouts. We had a massive blowout on Wednesday night in the Golden State-Memphis game. I mean, Memphis just destroyed them. Memphis won by like 35. They were up by like almost 50 at one point. Crazy, man. The blowouts have been super annoying. They've definitely cost us some money. We can recap Wednesday's plays. We did go 2-1 on the 3 plays that we gave out Wednesday. Would we have gotten there with Andrew Wiggins' rebounds? Probably not. Like, Wiggins only had 1 rebound in the first half, and he only played like 3 minutes in the third quarter before he subbed out, and then he never checked back in because it was such a blowout. I also had some props on Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Needed Curry to make 1 3 in the second half, needed Draymond to get 2 assists in the second half, and both of them played like 5 minutes before they subbed out and never checked back in. It was so annoying because would have had a pretty good day on the Patreon plays. Gave out 5 plays on Patreon. Could have went 4-1. But, Steph and Draymond played like 5 minutes the entire second half. I mean, so annoying, man. The blowouts, man, they're the freaking worst. I hate blowouts. They literally ruin the game. They ruin the fun of betting player props. It's so annoying when, your guys are right on the edge of, hitting their lines and they just get pulled because they're losing by so much. I mean, these are playoff games. Like, playoff games should be down to the wire, should be close, and it's not been that way lately, but I'm hoping we get some good games tonight. We got 3 plays we'll talk about for today, what I like, taking a first look at the board on Wednesday night. We'll talk through the 3 plays I like, share why I like them. Before we do, though, appreciate you guys checking out these videos every single day. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well if you are new here. Also, if you're new to Prizepicks and you want to check them out, you can sign up with my promo code Noah. Prizepicks will match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. So, maybe if you bet player props on a different DFS site, maybe if you bet player props on your sports book or something, you want to give Prizepicks a try, make sure to sign up with that code so you do get a deposit bonus, or you do get a deposit bonus when you sign up. But let's talk through the 3 plays that I like for today. Hopefully we can bounce back today. I mean, we could have had a clean sweep on Wednesday. Maybe if Wiggins plays his full minutes, maybe he grabs 5 rebounds in the second half. Who knows? But like, I was watching the game. Wiggins was around the basket all game. He had plenty of rebound opportunities, just Memphis could not miss a shot. Like, every time Wiggins was under the basket, I swear Memphis made their shots. It was so annoying. Maybe could have had a clean sweep Wednesday. You never know. But we got 3 plays today. Let's talk through the 3 plays I like for today. So we have 2 rebound props I like, and then we have an assist prop that I like for today. So we'll start off with the assist prop. And this is one that a lot of people have been on throughout the regular season. So far, the last few games has not been hitting that often, but I like it today. I like over 8.5 assists for Chris Paul. So Chris Paul, like I said, has not been hitting this prop too often. Over the last 5 games, he's only hit it once out of his last 5 games, and that was last game when he got 10 assists. But we have a long track record of Chris Paul being a player that averages, 10, 11, 12 assists per game. So far during the season, so far this year, he's averaged double-digit assists per game, 10.6 assists per game. So this line is basically 2 assists lower than his season average, just because his assists have gone down a little bit over the last few games. But I don't think we should really panic too much here, because if you actually look, again, on the season, we have a long track record of Chris Paul being a guy that dishes out a ton of assists. I mean, he led the league in assists per game during the regular season. His potential assists during the regular season were through the roof. I think he was averaging like 20 potential assists per game. And on the year, he's got a 43.4% assist percentage, averaging almost 12 assists per 36. And, the potentials have still been there. Like, so far in the playoffs, he's averaged 15.6 potential assists per game, averaging, just over 9 assists per game. Obviously, the 15 potentials, I'd like to see a little bit more. Like, I'd like to see that number kind of closer to 20. But Chris Paul is still going to have the ball in his hands a ton. There's still going to be plenty of assist opportunities for him. And last game where he did get 10 assists, he had 17 potentials last game, which is, that's closer to where we normally see Chris Paul. Like, normally, like I said, Chris Paul averages close to 20 potential assists per game. He was leading the league in potential assists per game during the regular season. He had some, down assist games the first few games in this series, but he did get 10 assists last game on 17 potentials. Again, we have a long track record of Chris Paul being a player that, averages double-digit assists per game. He's a guy that's going to have the ball in his hands, going to facilitate when he's out there. He's definitely a pass-first kind of player. anytime we're getting this line below 10, I kind of always look to take it. I haven't been taking it lately. Did not take it last game, but I like it today. I like over 8.5 assists for Chris Paul. I like his chances of getting 9 assists today. We know he's going to facilitate when he's on the floor. He should play 35, 36 minutes if it's a close game. Obviously, with this being potential closeout game for Phoenix, they want to do everything they can to win this game, get this series over with, rest up a little bit before the Western Conference Finals. So I like over 8.5 assists for Chris Paul as our first play for today. And then our second prop, again, 2 rebound props I like. I was on this one 2 games ago, and it came up just one short, but I like it again. I think the line's too low. I'm taking over 7.5 rebounds for Bam Adebayo. So if you look over the last 5 games, Bam Adebayo did go over this rebound prop the first 2 games in the series against Philadelphia, but the last 3 games he has gone under in every game. But worth noting, like last game he did lose some minutes due to blowout. He only actually played 28 minutes last game, so he actually lost a good amount of playing time. Normally Bam in close games in the playoffs is going to play 34, 35 minutes. He only played 28. So that was a little bit unfortunate. And then the game before that, he only had finished 1 rebound short, just had 7 rebounds. But that was the day that I took his over in rebounds. That was one of my Patreon plays that day, and it was super annoying because I think Bam grabbed his 7th rebound with I want to say 3-4 minutes left in the game, and those final 3-4 minutes he couldn't grab another rebound. It was super annoying. And then obviously game 3 of this series he only had 3 rebounds. His rebounds have gone down since Embiid has returned. The first 2 games in this series were without Embiid. Embiid did not play in those. The last 3 games have been with Embiid. Does Embiid being out there impact Bam's rebounds? Maybe so. But if you actually look, so far in the playoffs, he's been averaging plenty of rebound chances. If you look so far in all their playoff games, he's averaging the most rebound chances per game, 15.2 rebound chances per game in the playoffs over the last 5 games. So, in the series, he's averaging 15.6 rebound chances per game. When you do numb it down to the last 3 games, these are the 3 games that Embiid played in, the rebound chances do go down, only 12 rebound chances per game. But still, this line is set for Bam to, not even average close to his season average. Like I said, Bam's a guy that, on the season, kind of similar to the Chris Paul play, he averages almost 10 rebounds per game during the regular season. He was averaging 9.7 rebounds per game during the regular season. We have a long track record of Bam being a guy that normally gets 8 rebounds when he plays, 34, 35 minutes. I mean, if you were to pull up his game log during the regular season and look at all the games where he played 35 minutes or more, I'd say he has 8 rebounds or more in probably almost all those games. Maybe this matchup against Embiid is one where his rebounds might take a hit, but still, the rebound chances have been there. Like I said, he's averaged over 15 rebound chances per game in the playoffs. Over the last 3 games, he still averaged 12 rebound chances, second most on the team, only behind Jimmy Butler. And then if you look at the rebound rate, I mean, he's got a really high rebound rate, 17.6% total rebound percentage on the regular season, averaging just over 11 rebounds per 36. Bam should play around 36 minutes today, as long as he's not in foul trouble, as long as the game stays close. I like this one a lot. I thought when it was at 7.5 2 games ago, I took it. It obviously didn't hit, lost by 1. I think 7.5 is too low. I think this line should be about 8.5. When it was 8.5 last game, I didn't take it. But I think 7.5 is too low. I do like Bam's chances of getting 8 rebounds when the minutes are there. In the playoffs, we know the minutes should be there. This game hopefully will stay close, being played in Philadelphia. I think it's just like a 2-point spread. Foul trouble maybe is a little concern for Bam. He probably will guard Embiid a lot, and obviously there's foul trouble risk there. But that's not something we can really predict. So I'm taking over 7.5 rebounds for Bam Adebayo. That is our second pick for today that I like. And then our third and final pick, again, another rebound prop. This is one that I've been on a lot as well, and I like it today, especially because it's 4.5. It's been at 5 lately, but since it went under last game, it got bumped down to 4.5. And I like the over 4.5 rebounds for Dorian Finney-Smith. This is a number that he has gone over now in 2 out of his last 5 games. But let's take a look at what really matters. Let's take a look at his game log so far in the playoffs, and let's look at the games where he has gone over his rebound prop. So over the 11 playoff games he's played in, the 6 games against Utah, and so far the 5 games against Phoenix, he has gotten at least 5 rebounds in 7 out of 11 playoff games. The 4 games where he didn't, he had 4 rebounds in 2 of those games, so he was 1 short. Last game, he had 3 rebounds. Worth noting that he did lose about 4 minutes because of blowout. He got pulled with, I think, 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. He was on pace to play about 42 minutes last game, but got pulled early. And then the game where he played 20 minutes, he was in massive foul trouble. He had 4 fouls. Just don't even want to look at that game because he didn't play anywhere near his normal minutes. So far in the postseason, you can look at his minutes. Dorian Finney-Smith has been playing about 40 minutes a night. He's played at least 40 minutes in almost every playoff game except a couple where he played 38, 37 last game, lost a few because of blowout, and then the game where he was in foul trouble. If Dorian Finney-Smith is not in foul trouble today and it's a close game, he's playing 40-plus minutes. He might even play close to the entire game. We've actually seen so far in the postseason, there's been some games where Dorian Finney-Smith has almost played like the entire game. Like he played 46 minutes one game against Utah, 47 minutes another game, 44. With their season on the line today, with their season potentially over after this game, obviously Dallas is going to do everything they can to win here. They're going to push their main guys, Luka, Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Bullock. These guys are going to play huge minutes. So I expect 40-plus minutes for Dorian Finney-Smith. When he's on the floor, he will rebound, and you actually look at the rebound chances so far this season, or during the playoffs. Obviously, Luka, to no surprise, leads the team in rebound chances, but second on the team is Dorian Finney-Smith, 11.2 rebound chances per game. He's averaging 5.5 rebounds per game so far in the postseason. Anytime this line is at 4.5, it's usually one that I like taking because I think there's a pretty good chance that maybe Dorian Finney-Smith finished with 5 rebounds today. And if he obviously finishes with 5, well, he goes over his projection. If this line were to be at 5 and then he finishes with 5, it's a push. So I kind of like to get it when it's at 4.5. And with it being at 4.5 today, I like it a lot. I like over 4.5 rebounds for Dorian Finney-Smith. He's going to play massive minutes. Hopefully the game stays close. If it does, and he plays 40-plus minutes, 5 rebounds could fall his way in 40-plus minutes. So that's our third prop that I like for today, and hopefully we can bounce back today, guys. Really unfortunate that Golden State-Memphis game was such a massive blowout on Wednesday. If the game stayed close, would Andrew Wiggins have gotten 6 rebounds? Who knows? He only had 1 rebound in the first half, but I still like the play, and I still felt good about all the plays I gave out yesterday. Just unfortunate that we had a massive blowout. The blowouts have been so tough to predict so far in the postseason. Honestly, none of these games should be blowouts like we're in the playoffs. These games have 2-point spreads. I feel like every game should be competitive, but you'll just get random nights where there's massive blowouts. Obviously, that happened on Wednesday night. It's happened 3 out of the last 4 games. Hopefully, tonight we get some close games. All our guys play full minutes, no foul trouble, no injuries. Just get some normal action tonight. That's all that I'm hoping for. But yeah, guys, I feel pretty good about these three plays. Did already put a 3-pick entry with just these 3. If you guys want to run different entries with mixing and matching these 3 plays, you can do that. That is something I kind of recommend because on a day like Wednesday where we went 2-1, if you did mix and match, if you did a 2-pick with Drew and Triple J, you at least could have won a little bit of money back. You probably wouldn't have profited, but you at least could have won a little bit of money back instead of bricking out. If you want to do a 2-pick with CP3 and Bam, a 2-pick with CP3 and DFS, a 2-pick with Bam and DFS, you could do that. So that way, maybe if we get a pick wrong, you could still win a little bit of money back. You won't, lose every dollar that you put into the entry. It's up to you how you want to play the plays, but I feel pretty good about these 3 plays, and I'm hoping we can get a clean sweep tonight. Start a little heater. Been annoying the last 2 days to lose to some BS. Obviously, some blowouts 2 nights ago. Once again, a blowout on Wednesday. Again, would Wiggins have gotten there in a close game? Who knows? But still annoying that he only played 19 minutes. I did not expect Andrew Wiggins to play 19 minutes. If you told me before the game started that Andrew Wiggins was going to play 19 minutes tonight, obviously I wouldn't have took his over in rebounds. I had no idea he was going to play just 19 minutes. So unfortunate, but move on to the next day. Hopefully we can get a win tonight. Wish you guys the best of luck, though, if you are tailing. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, guys. Appreciate you guys checking out these videos every day. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'm trying to upload these Prizepicks videos every day for you guys on the days that we have at least one NBA game. Trying to get out a video, talking through a couple of my favorite props each day. Hope you guys have enjoyed the content, been able to win some money lately. I know the last 2 days we took in some L's, but we were on that crazy heater where we won for 4 out of the last 5 days. Hopefully you guys made some money then. I think we might be able to start a new streak tonight, though, get a little win tonight. But yeah, appreciate you watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one. Peace.